Hi viewers, 11th Standard Accountancy Chapter 12, Exercise Sum number 9. From the following balances obtained from the books of Mr. Ganesh, prepare trading and profit and loss account. Let's read the details. Stock on 1/1/2017 8,000, purchases for the year 22,000, sales for the year 42,000, expenses on purchases 2,500, financial charges paid 3,500, expenses on sales 1,000 rupees, bad debts 1,200, trade expenses 1,200, discount allowed 600, commission allowed 1,100, selling expenses 600, repairs on office vehicle 600, closing stock rupees 4,500, 31/12/2017. Listen, in previous videos they asked us to prepare trading account separately and profit and loss account separately. But here, exercise sum number 9, they have asked us to prepare trading and profit and loss account. So for that, first we have to prepare trading account. From the trading account balance only, we can prepare the profit and loss account. Let's see the trading account. What's the formula for the trading account? According to the format of the trading account, on debit side we started with opening stock. After entered opening stock, we will enter purchases account. If they given purchases written, then we will subtract purchases written from the purchases. Then to enter direct expenses and to enter the expenses on purchases related. Okay. And on other side, that means on credit side, we have only two entries. What are they? Sales and closing stock. If they given sales return, we will subtract sales return from the sales. After enter the closing stock, we have to find out the balance. From the balance only, we will get gross profit or gross loss. So this is the format of the trading account, right? Let's take the profit and loss account. According to the format of the profit and loss account, we always started with gross profit or gross loss. According to the trading account, you will get gross profit. You have to transfer that gross profit into the credit side of the profit and loss account. If you get gross loss, you have to transfer that gross loss into the on debit side of the profit and loss account. Are you got it? Then you have to enter indirect expenses or losses on debit side, and on the other side, which means credit side, you have to enter the indirect income or gains. Okay. Then we have to find the balances between them. From that balances, you will get net profit or net loss. Okay. Then you have to transfer that net profit or net loss to the capital account. That's all. Let's see the exercise sum number 9. First, we have to identify which account, identify and mark the given details. It will be easy to enter the profit and trading and the profit and loss account. Okay. Stock 1/1/2017 8,000. Listen, stock on 1/1 means it is opening stock. Opening stock always comes on trading account. Purchases for the year. Purchases comes on trading account. Then sales for the year. Sales comes under trading account credit side. Expenses on purchases. Expenses on purchases means direct expenses. It comes on debit side of the trading account. Financial charges paid. It's a profit and loss account. Debit side of the profit and loss account. Expenses on sales. It's a indirect expenses. Okay. So selling and distribution expenses comes under profit and loss account debit side. Then bad debts. What is meant by bad debts? If you sold goods to your customer, that fund is irrecoverable receipt. Okay, that is called bad debts. It always comes on profit and loss account debit side. Then trade expenses, it also comes on profit and loss account debit side. Discount allowed, profit and loss account debit side. Commission allowed also comes under profit and loss. Commission allowed, discount allowed, depreciation account, bad debts, these and all details are comes under profit and loss account debit side. Okay, selling expenses, profit and loss account debit side. Repairs on office vehicle, office and administrative expenses. Repairs on the vehicle means vehicle is a fixed asset. Okay, so it comes under profit and loss account debit side. Okay, closing stock, it is comes trading account credit side. Okay, so before we are going to enter the given information to the trading and profit and loss account, first we have to prepare the format. Okay, format for the trading and profit and loss account. Before that, whose books we are going to prepare? Mr. Ganesh book, right? So we have to enter the title, that means heading. The heading is in the books of Mr. Ganesh. Mr. Ganesh trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st December 2017. Debtor, creditor. Debtor side we have two columns, that is particulars and rupees. Creditor side also we have two columns, particulars and rupees. Okay. So the first entry is stock on 1/1/2017 8,000 rupees. Where it goes, it comes on trading account. So on debtor side trading account, we always started with opening stock. Always before we are going to enter the entry, we are always started with the word to on debtor side. On creditor side, we always started with the word buy. Okay, so to opening stock 8,000 rupees entered. Then purchases for the year 22,000, we are going to enter trading account debit side. Two purchases after enter opening stock. Listen, on trading account debit side we always enter the first entry is opening stock, the second entry is to be entered purchases. Okay, purchases, two purchases 22,000 entered. Then sales for the year 42,000. Sales always goes to credit side of the trading account. By sales 42,000. They didn't given any purchases written or sales written here. Okay, then expenses on purchases, this is the direct expenses, goes to debit side of the trading account 2,500. To expenses on purchases 2,500 entered on debit side. Then listen, on trading account closing stock 4,500 rupees. Okay, so by closing stock 4,500 rupees. First we have to prepare trading account. From that balances we will get gross profit or gross loss. Okay, then only from the gross profit, from the gross loss only you can start the profit and loss account. Okay, so for that first we have to prepare trading account. Okay, so by closing stock is 4,500. So from the given information we entered all the details into the trading account related transaction. We entered into the trading account debit and the credit side. Okay, then we have to find out the balances, between debit and credit. So for that, which side we have the higher value? Credit side we have the higher value. How much rupees? 46,500 rupees. Okay, so listen, if credit side we have higher value than debit side, then we will get gross profit carried down. Okay, so credit side we have the higher value 46,500. We have considered this 46,500 as the total. So we have to enter total on both sides on same horizontal line. We entered 46,500 on both sides. Then come to credit side. we have to add this given lesser values, that is 8,000 plus 22,000 plus 2,500. We will get 32,500. From 32,500 we have to subtract 46,500. We will get 14,000. So the 14,000 is the gross profit. You have to write against the 14,000 to gross profit carry down. How much rupees? 14,000 rupees. Then you have to write transfer to the profit and loss account, because gross profit, that 14,000 what you find, that amount you have to transfer into the profit and loss account. Okay, so we completed trading account. We prepared trading account. Okay, now we are going to prepare the profit and loss account. Okay, whenever you start the profit and loss account, what you have to do, you have to transfer that gross profit what you find in the trading account, you have to transfer into the profit and loss account. If you get gross profit, you have to transfer into the credit side of the profit and loss account. You have to enter that gross profit into the gross profit on credit side of the profit and loss account. If you get gross loss, you have to transfer that gross loss into the debit side of the, you have to enter gross loss on debit side of the profit and loss account. Here exercise sum number 9, you got gross profit. So you transfer that gross profit 14,000 into credit side of the profit and loss account. Okay, we entered 14,000 rupees on credit side. Then financial expenses, financial charges paid, it's a profit and loss account, goes to debit side 3,500. To financial charges 3,500 entered. Then expenses on sales 1,000 rupees, it goes to debit side of the profit and loss account. So two expenses on sales 1,000 rupees entered. Then bad debts 1,200 rupees. Bad debts means irrecoverable receipt. Okay, so we have to enter that bad debts into debit side of the profit and loss account. So two bad debts 1,200 entered. Trade expenses 1,200 rupees, it goes to profit and loss account debit side. So on debit side we have to enter trade expenses, two trade expenses 1,200 rupees entered. Then discount allowed 600 rupees, it goes to debit side of the profit and loss account. So on debit side you have to enter two discount allowed 600 rupees entered. Commission allowed 1,100 rupees, it goes to profit and loss account debit side. So on debit side you have to enter two commission allowed 1,100 rupees entered. Then selling expenses 600 rupees, it goes to profit and loss account debit side. So on debit side you have to enter two selling expenses 600 rupees entered. Repairs on office vehicle 600 rupees, it goes to debit side of the profit and loss account. So on debit side you have to enter two repairs on office vehicle 600 rupees entered. So we have entered all the given information to the profit and loss account. Then what we have to do, we have to find the balance. We have to find the difference between debit and credit side. So for that we have to enter higher value as the total. Which side has the higher value? Credit side has the higher value 14,000 rupees. So we have to enter 14,000 rupees on both sides, because 14,000 higher value we have to consider as the total. So 14,000 rupees is the total for the profit and loss account. So you have to enter 14,000 rupees on both debit and credit side on the same horizontal line. Okay. Then which side has the lesser value? Of course credit side has the lesser value. How much rupees? We have to add all the amount on the debit side. 3,500 plus 1,000 plus 1,200 plus 1,200 plus 600 plus 1,100 plus 600 plus 600. We will get 9,800. From 9,800 you have to subtract 14,000. You will get 4,200. Okay, so this is the net profit. So listen, if you have higher value on credit side, you will get net profit, or if you get higher value on credit side, you will get net loss. You have to enter it on credit side. Okay, for this sum you have higher value on credit side, so you will get net profit on debit side. Okay, how much rupees? 4,200 rupees is the net profit carry down. You have to write against 4,200 to net profit carry down. See, body means carry down. Okay, so you have to transfer that net profit into the capital account, balance sheet of the capital account. Okay, so do you have any doubt? Please comment it on the comment box. Thank you. Take care.